And welcome back to more Shantae, Risky's Revenge. So last time, we made it through the sunken cavern, and made it to Risky's lair. So this time we're going to put a stop to her evil plans, and save Uncle Mimic. First of all, we have to get through this dark room. We can use the little water droplets from the ceiling, these jars, the torches, and the enemy placements to figure out where to go. This is a little tricky, having to jump and then dive, basically, to get past that. I'm assuming you could also use the mermaid form. I just find it easier to jump because of how low that particular wall is. Here, we have to climb up, follow the torches, and over here should be some more fire enemies. So I think we actually have to swap back to the monkey form to climb up. I'm not sure if we can get enough jump height otherwise. You can kind of monkey bullet past them like so. This is kind of a slow spot here. We actually have to crawl through here, but the enemies can kind of get in the way sometimes. I could use a heart drop, I'm probably not getting one. And there are no hearts before the door. Ho ho ho! Make yourself comfortable, Grandpa. Your genie friend should be arriving any moment now. You three, what are you standing around for? You've been paid, now shove off. Hey, the deal wasn't for cash. What about her brains? And her lifetime supply of coffee. Sorry, change of plans. Ain't worth fighting over. Let's go. I got a feeling things are about to get messy. Risky, this is a new low. Turning my friends against each other, it's sick. Ah, you've arrived. It could have gone differently, you know. Maybe you should have just handed over those seals in the beginning, and saved your friends from such grief. The outcome would have been the same. Now give me those 3 magic seals, and I promise that your uncle can go free. I can't say the same for you. Don't do it, Shantae. She'll use them to unleash the lamp's hidden power. Take them and run. I can't. Risky wins this time. You guys were dragged into this because I was too weak to do my job. It's my responsibility as a guardian genie to face this on my own. Give Risky the magic seals? I don't have a choice. I have to do it. The magic seals are mine. Your uncle's free to go. Uncle, go now. But I'll deal with Risky. Get going. Ho ho ho! In a few moments the lamp will be restored to full strength, and its dark power will be mine. It's not over yet. There's still time to stop you. You're certainly welcome to try. Ho ho ho! Men. Throw the steam-powered oceanic tinker tub into overdrive. Let's see what this baby can really do. Alright, so we're starting off with a rematch with the steam-powered oceanic tinker tub. The basic strategy is the same, hit the barrel, but it has some new attacks as well. First of all, it can sometimes drop capsules containing Tinkerbats. Obviously, you can use them to get items, so it's actually kind of helpful when this happens. I just got a gem that wasn't great. Oh well. Its other new attack is launching an anchor, which it's not going to do for some reason. This is actually a really short fight because it's not doing that attack. It's making me worried about the second half of the fight, if it's just gonna get really aggressive after this. Normally when I do this boss, the anchor attack happens quite a bit, so I'm legitimately a little bit surprised at how well this is going. I actually might let it use the barrel attack just to show it off. By the way, backdashing, I'm reminding myself to actually use the move. There it goes. So the chain doesn't have a hitbox, only the anchor itself. So you can reposition yourself by running and then duck before the anchor comes back. so that's probably the best strategy there. The boss takes 4 hits to defeat, so not too bad. And this fight went really fast, like faster than I expected because of only doing the anchor attack 1 time so far. So I actually might let it use the barrel attack just to show it off. It's actually really annoying. So it's actually pretty convenient that it's pretty easy to destroy the barrel before it attacks. There goes the anchor, never mind. So yeah, it just kind of lobs the barrels like so. Since it's doing it at the end of the screen, it's actually really easy to dodge. Just kind of crouch nearby. I feel like it's harder when it's over here. Either way, anchor, so duck, and then reposition to dodge the bombs, and then duck again. Well, that makes up for the lack of anchors earlier in the fight, I suppose. I should be getting ready to use the barrel pretty soon. Like right about now. It might use the anchor again, actually. Yeah. This is the worst position because you have very little room to squeeze out of the way of the anchor and the bombs. So yeah, it's easier to dodge the anchor attack over here. There we go, that should be hit number 4. You're finished, Risky. Tisk tisk, gotta keep your eye on the prize, you see? The magic lamp is back in action, ready to rock. If you still want to know the secret of the lamp, I'll show you. Open wide and say, ah. What? What have you done? Ha, do you understand now? This lamp has the power to suck up and enslave genies. Once captured, the genie must grant every wish her master desires, no matter how evil. That is what your uncle has been hiding from you. With this, I can turn a genie into a weapon of total destruction. No one will dare to defy me. But how could it work on me? I'm only half genie. I'll admit, at first glance, it seems pretty useless. After all, there aren't any real genies left to enslave. But since you're a half genie, I figured, why not use the lamp to strip you of your powers? She's right, my magical half is gone. What's left is, I'm human. Now let's see how you fare without your special powers. Hear me, genie of the lamp, I command you to appear. Do not hesitate, destroy this brat. Don't stop until she's a stain on the floor. I can't transform. Risky will use my magic for evil, and all I have to fight with are these items I found along the way. Please be enough. So this is our final battle against an evil doppelganger of Shantae. So she'll use all of her transformation moves against us, basically. So that was the elephant attack. She'll charge forward and then drop from the ceiling about halfway to the middle of the screen. That's the mermaid attack. This is elephant again, like so. Items are your best bet in this fight. Specifically, Mega Pike Ball is really effective. Monkey, she'll monkey bullet across the screen repeatedly. This is actually probably the best attack for her to use, because it's very easy to just stand next to her and let the Mega Pike Ball do a lot of damage. By the way, bit of advice. You actually have to deactivate the item before you can use the potions, so you actually have to press the button twice to use a potion if you have an item out. So definitely keep that in mind so you don't accidentally get blindsided while trying to heal, expecting to need to only push the button 1 time. Mermaid is the most difficult form to deal with. I wish we could use that attack, to be honest, because as is, Mermaid isn't great on land for Shantae, but the doppelganger seems to use on land no problem. Yeah, this is a pretty cool fight, actually, using your own abilities against you. So when she does that, that means we're at the halfway point of this fight. Good time to stop and heal. Overall, this isn't bad. Now this attack will span the whole screen instead of halfway, so it's a lot more difficult to dodge. I have so many potions, I'm kind of going overboard with them. I figure I might as well not hold back because we're at the end of the game anyway. Yeah, this is the worst attack. The second phase Mermaid is super difficult to dodge. An elephant is actually kind of rough as well, but not too bad. Just gotta be careful, keep an eye on your health, specifically in magic mode. Make sure you don't get too low in health. Maybe deactivate spells when she's attacking like this, so you can save a little bit of magic if you don't have full magic vials in your inventory. But yeah, overall this isn't too rough. It can definitely be easy to get overwhelmed if you lose track of your health. I've definitely lost this fight because I just did not realize I was so low in health, so that's why I'm healing a bit more than I need to, just to be really safe. Like so. Again, I do miss Pirate's Curse item system where you actually just choose it from the menu instead of having to equip it and then use it like a magic item. We should almost be done though. We shouldn't have too much more to go, so I'm gonna go a little bit further without healing. This might be a mistake. There we go. It's over, Risky. You fool! You would destroy your superior half in exchange for this town full of simpletons? Then enjoy your victory. It's only temporary. The last laugh will be mine. Ho ho ho. Shantae, you've won! Uncle, my magic. Gone. You're human now. There, everything's going to be okay. Uncle, what about my hair? I don't know why it chooses to obey. Perhaps it's not genie magic as I once suspected. Perhaps that part of you doesn't come from your mother. Your mother. I've let her and everyone else down, all because of my foolishness. It's not your fault, Uncle. The danger was always out there. I was the one who rushed in unprepared. Anyway, let's get out of here. The others will want to know you're safe. So all along, Risky had us thinking that the lamp was the weapon, when her real scheme was to get her grubby mitts on your magic. It took nerves of steel to do what you did. Destroying your magical half was pretty gutsy. Bah, who needs magic? First thing tomorrow, we'll start training again, and this time I'll teach you some human moves. Thanks everyone, but still, I feel farther away from my mother, from my true home, than ever before. Deep down, I want to keep trying, but I'm useless without my magic. Nonsense. Miss Genie, I'm ashamed of myself for behaving so badly. It's clear that you love this town and will defend it to the end. That's why I'd like you to return to Scuttletown's guardian. Will you take the job? You take me back, even without my genie magic? Absolutely. I'm going to have a talk with the Ammo Baron and get our town back to normal, lickety-split. You will? Yes, I'll do it. I'll protect this place with everything I've got, but I won't do it alone anymore. We all love this place, and we'll defend it together, as a team. And I promise that from now on, I won't be too proud to take help from others, especially you guys. Evil never rests. Risky Boots and her Tinkerbats are still out there. And Roddy Tops and her brothers, too. Things will be different from now on. Yeah, but as long as we stick together, evil doesn't stand a chance. And with that, we have reached the end of Shantae, Risky's Revenge. Not exactly the cheeriest ending, is it? Good lead-in to the sequel, though, I will say. Overall, I find Risky's Revenge to be one of the weaker Shantae games, mostly because of how short it is, only having 2 real dungeons, and then Battle Tower, and then, yeah, the end game feels kind of short by comparison without really a good final dungeon. But overall, I still think it's a pretty fun title. I would recommend starting with this game because it might actually be hard to go back after playing Pirate's Curse and Half Genie Hero. I feel like a lot of the Shantae series, the charm of the series comes from its animation and a lot of its writing, even though as games, they're pretty standard kind of easygoing entry-level Metroidvanias. But I still really like this series. I'm looking forward to finally playing Seven Sirens. Again, hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll be able to actually play the game. But yeah, I would recommend this series. Definitely not the toughest games in the world to get into, since most of them are available on like PC and modern consoles at this point. But let's see how we did. So our final time was 3 hours, 29 minutes, and 29 seconds. Wow, that is a very cool time, actually. And our item completion is 34 out of 30. So, by completing the game with these stats, we get a special ending image. It's a picture of Roddy Tops. This is ending 3, actually. There were 4 alternate ending images total, which I'll be going over now. Alright, so ending 1 is the default ending, and is obtained by clearing the story in over 2 hours without all 34 items. Ending 2 is unlocked by collecting all 34 items and finishing the game in over 4 hours. Ending 3 is the one we just got, that is for getting all 34 items in under 4 hours. And Ending 4 is unlocked by beating the game in under 2 hours regardless of item collection. So, the only difference to the endings is the ending images, nothing else changes about it. Also, selecting yes or no to give up the magic seals only influences getting a couple more lines of dialogue or not. But yeah, the fastest way to get all the endings is to set up the under 2 hour run, get that ending, let the clock go past 2 hours to get the other ending, and then basically collect all the items and get the fast all items ending, and then basically let the time lapse over to over 4 hours to get the final ending, if you want all 4. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually view the ending images. That's something that is fixed in later games where you can actually see the endings you unlocked. But with that, I think we're gonna end this playthrough here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for something new.